Resurface is a path to flourishing, and Resurface retreats guide you through deep therapeutic healing to reach your best self. My name's Josh. I'm the founder, clinical director of Resurface. I have a background as a trauma therapist and a positive psychologist, and I started out in this field in addiction counselling. We advertise that people get significant reductions in anxiety and depression, and we found that from consistently in our research every time we do that. Also significant increases in what we call change in outlook. But really, that sounds a bit kind of technical. I would say it gives a lot of people a sense of freedom and a sense of choice back in their life. And also, they will have left behind certain things that they've really maybe been holding on to and wish that they hadn't been holding on to. And also a sense of belonging, community and connection with themselves, with their environment and with other people. And I think that's a really important part of it. I started Resurface because I saw there was a real need for experiential therapy. Personally, I'd seen the transformative effect of surfing on people in long-term recovery from addiction. And I've been on therapeutic retreats as well and seen how effective they can be. And it was just like, hey, why don't we just put these together and see if we could create a really robust, evidence-based program that people found transformative and really good fun. My role at Resurface is to be with you all the way through your therapeutic journey. So I'm there. For some of you, I'm flying on the same plane with you, but I'm always here from beginning to end. I participate in all the meals with everyone. I facilitate the workshops. I facilitate the group work that we all do together in the afternoons. I participate in the body work, yoga activities, the mindfulness. I'm out surfing with everybody. I'm very much side by side with everyone, from assessment all the way up to and helping facilitate what people do when they leave, the sort of post-retreat treatment plan. I'm part of that as well. I'm there from beginning to end as a catalyst in the therapeutic change that people are looking for. When people come on Resurface, there's definitely a sort of sense of checking everyone out and what's this going to be. And very, very quickly, usually by the end of the first day, it's almost like there's a collective deep breath and okay, I can fit into this now. There are many things that people are coming to Resurface for, and everyone has the opportunity to work through that. And what's really powerful about it is common themes develop even though everybody's situation is different. That piece of work could be needing to work on grief, needing to work on addiction, working with depression, working with how can I have a more flourishing life, how can I let go of certain things. What most people report at the end of the week is they got a lot from doing their own work, but they got even more from other people doing their work. And that kind of resonance and that identification is a really big part of why people are so drawn to taking the risks that allow people to make transformative change. So this whole method of working came about over many years from my background and experience working in addiction treatment, working as a trauma therapist, working in positive psychology. I'm very indebted to the work of Bessel van der Kolk and his book, The Body Keeps the Score. As a trauma therapist at the time, I was doing great work and work that I was very proud of. I just had this sense that there were certain things missing, and I read that book, and it was the experiential aspect was the part that I really felt that was missing in my work. So on Resurface, we have kind of two main types of group retreat. We also have the option of doing these individual intensives where we work one-on-one with people. The two areas that we're really working with the group retreats are trauma resolution and kind of resilience and flow. You could think of healing and flourishing. My background as a trauma specialist is why we set up this trauma resolution program in the first place. So we have the two kind of approaches, and actually we often find that people end up and will come and do both. Hey, I really want to heal and learn all about trauma and how I can get from a traumatized place to a flourishing place. And then, hey, I really want to know how I can, move from being in this place to really flourishing, and my life is really coming together. The type of person that is sort of the dream Resurface client is someone who is really up for looking at and wanting to change. They're up for doing the work, and they have a real excitement for life, even if that has diminished in their life, that there is that spark for living in them, and that we can help them bring that into their life. And that's what I love the most. I love it when people are just really willing to do the work.